What's going on, everybody? And today we have something special, man. We have a new BR on the horizon called Hyperscape by Ubisoft, which is interesting because we had EA's already created a BR. We have Activision created a BR, and now it's Ubisoft's turn. So let's hope they don't, screw it up and actually make something that's decent and something that's competitive against Call of Duty and Apex as well. So we're looking at it's called Hyperscape. It was teased a couple days ago by Slasher, or Rod, aka Slasher. He's a reputable investigative journalist in the esports and gaming world. And what we see here is that this is a fast-paced FPS battle royale. So if we look at some of the concept art that we have going on here, this is the cool graphic we have here. But most notably, I want to go to this, which is pretty interesting because this gives me some Valorant vibes. So imagine like a Valorant BR type of game, with the weapons kind of like Valorant-esque. Obviously, you can aim down. Everything's very futuristic in that sort. You have different skins, it looks like. It seems really cool. Doesn't seem like there's going to be any destructible environments. But that's okay. We haven't seen that really in a BR yet as well, except for Fortnite, obviously. But anything more realistic, we have yet to see that. But this also kind of gives me the vibe of Apex. So imagine Valorant plus Apex in a way. That seems interesting if you think about that. This game is being or has been created by Montreal or Ubisoft Montreal, which is they've created Rainbow Six as well as Assassin's Creed, some of the Assassin's Creed series. And that's awesome. That's great news because if we know anything, if you've ever played Rainbow Six, you know that the gunplay in that game is phenomenal. So if that can transform or transfer over to this new Hyperscape BR, that's going to be key because everybody wants a good gunplay mechanic in a BR, right? We've seen Call of Duty has great gunplay. Apex has a great gunplay. Um, I can't think of it. Fortnite has, Fortnite is Fortnite. It's its own separate league. What do we have? Battlefield. Battlefield's, I don't know. I don't know about that much. But if this can compete against Warzone and Apex, then this is solid and set in stone. Now, what's really interesting about this BR is that it's gonna have Twitch integration. So as we can see here, Hyperscape plus Twitch integration, and we've only seen one other game do this in a BR genre, and that is Project Darwin, I believe it's called. That game was pretty cool. It's got some basic integration with Twitch where the viewers and chat can chime in and press or spam a certain amount of or combination or a letter or whatever, and then that will equate to something dropping on the map or some feature being implemented to a character or something like that. So that's pretty cool. And this looks like, from what I'm understanding, because this is an example of it, it looks like it's the same thing, right? You have some options here that you can put up on the screen, and then you have chat vote on the option while as they spam in chat. They want moon gravity 1, or they want speed up, or they want health crystals. These two are pretty self-explanatory. Seems like speed up, you get some type of boost, you get health. Moon gravity is the interesting one. I would imagine that that's something like you have zero gravity, you can jump higher, and you jump slower, meaning you could probably jump across roofs without taking any sort of fall damage. I'm not sure. This is all speculation. Don't quote me on this stuff, but it seems plausible. That makes the most sense. Um, this seems pretty cool. I don't know. I don't know how Twitch integration is going to really work and if it will be a defining feature. They really shouldn't sell themselves on this feature alone because I was using the Darwin project. It was cool for the first, couple of games or whatever, and then everybody just got kind of over it. So the fact that it's there, it's a nice feature, but they really shouldn't, go make this game as the only feature having a Twitch integration being the only feature in this game. What else? So we do know that as with any other new game, people get early access with it, right? So we know that the top streamers and the top content creators and top YouTubers have had interaction with this game and probably have had access to the closed beta at this point. So from what Rod says at this point, that streamers and YouTube get a first look at the game, and we'll be releasing the first gameplay and the footage. So we know that tomorrow there's going to be some sort of releasement, some sort of announcement, some sort of trailer or something with the game. And like we saw with Apex as well, this might be the same thing where content creators and streamers have got the first go on it and are going to be releasing some stuff on YouTube to go with it. So I'd imagine we'll get the first gameplay going on with that tomorrow. here, if that rumor is true that it does release tomorrow. So looking forward to that as well. That's pretty much it. And we can take some more looks on some of the pictures here as well. So this looks these are all concept arts. Nothing is true, but the scenery and the setting looks true as well. Kind of like a futuristic France in a way, looks like it, or EU, somewhere in EU or something like that. Looks really cool. There you see she's jumping off the balcony, and she's jumping off this building, landing on the balcony over here. She might have zero or moon gravity, you know, that feature, whatever it is. So that's pretty cool. So I guess long jumps are confirmed, you know, and you see a bunch of bullets everywhere. But like I said, the concept art really reminds me of Valorant. That's all I can say. Like they took a lot of cues from Valorant. It seems like if at any at all, they might have been working on this before Valorant released, you know. So here's another concept art. There's people walking in an alleyway. I think it's safe to assume that none of these people are gonna be in the game. This is just a concept art of how, you know, this would look filled with people and stuff like that. If we can look at some of the outfits, it looks pretty cool. You know, maybe these will be actually in the game. You know, you can buy or unlock or something like that. Also, this game is gonna be free to play, which is really cool. It keeps in the line of free to play BRs. We've seen what was it, Blackout, that wasn't free to play. You had to buy it with Black Ops 4, and that kind of failed miserably. Or not, it didn't fail, but it just didn't perform as well as it could have. We definitely know that Warzone is performing exceptionally well, so that's really good, and it kind of keeps it streamlined. So BRs do perform well if they're done well, you know, and if they are free and offer, you know, really cool features. So we have another concept art here. This is what I was saying. What this reminds me of Apex, because this guy, I think her name is Mercy. Is it Mercy on Apex, the healer? Anyways, I'm not sure, but he's like the guy version of her, right? It looks like he has some sort of like healing device, electromagnetic device, something like that. And then we got another chick over here. She kind of reminds me of Widowmaker from Overwatch. And then this guy looks like some sort of Punisher figure with the pistol and stuff. So it looks really cool, man. I'm super excited. I don't know what else to... I don't want to speculate. I don't know what to look forward to, but I just know that this is a free-to-play, fast first-person shooter action game set in a futuristic environment. We can confirm, as he says here, that it is coming out for PC first and then later, or console later on in the year. I assume that this is going to launch with the next generation of consoles, PS5 and new Xbox as well, and it will have crossplay confirmed, which is awesome. Because if we know anything, the longevity of BRs is greatly increased with crossplay. We can already see that with Warzone as well. So I'm super excited. I cannot wait to report more on this, but I just wanted to give you guys this information as it is now, because tomorrow we're gonna see some new and exciting stuff and a new BR that hopefully will live up to the hype and will deliver, you know, and will give us something that we want, and not just another stationary, boring, bland BR that nobody wants, you know. So anyways, I'll leave you guys with that. We'll be back tomorrow if there is any news. If you guys like this video, like the channel, and also subscribe if you want to see the more videos that I'm going to be doing about this game as well when it comes out, and when we hear more about it. But anyways, take care, guys. I'll see you guys then. Peace.